All righty, I'm live. Be working. So, good morning. Welcome to MacBean Fitness. To be honest with you, the way I'd kind of built the morning up, I didn't even think I was going to be doing this. But I followed my own advice. Had a nice big shake. Plenty of nutrition. First thing when I got up, I got out of bed, didn't lay in there and mope. And then I went for a walk around the property, got the blood moving, kind of talked it out. Sat there and started formulating a plan and working on that plan towards what's ahead of me right now. And I got that process going. There's still some more things I need to do. It's just the beginning of it, but the whole idea is a lot of times you build up something and you make it more of a monster than it is. And it may be a monster, you're just making it bigger than it is. And the worst thing you can do is not get moving on it. Now, if you're in chat, please hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'll be cooking here in a little bit. Yes, we'll probably be bacon involved. And not the Bakeing, but the type you eat. So I've kind of got the process started, and we'll see how things go. The next 3 weeks. So I took Friday off because we had an event that we said we'd go to. And I'm kind of glad we did because I had the time off. And it made Saturday and Sunday not as hard to do. But Saturday and Sunday I earned as much as I will Monday through Friday. Pretty much damn near. Basically those 2 days I made a good amount of money. So, and I'm going to need to do that more often. But it's just part of life. What you really need to do is when you are off on vacation, when you are taking time off, you have to make sure you enjoy it. You got to make sure that you're out there getting full enjoyment out of it and spending your time wisely. So today, after taking care of some of the legal matters, I transplanted my cactus, which I've been wanting to do. Got that done. The neighbor was over dumping some more chicken bedding in my garden. So since I had them there, we moved the swing over. So I got it right where it needs to be the greenhouse. And I just need to go and pick up some more lumber, or I don't know if Home Depot's going to deliver it for free, then I'll just do it that way. My biggest thing is, how am I going to make an entrance to it? I think I got it figured out. I just got to move a board. Move it down lower and move that one up higher. Make some sort of door. And then I was kind of think where the sun comes in. I got like one more grow bag I want to move into that area. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. So, but also at a work meeting. Oh, joy. There you go. Hey, Michael. I enjoyed your video this morning. It did put a smile on my face. I really needed one. It's like you're on the same planet, same moon. Wait a minute, you are on the same planet. Well, thanks for jumping in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Helps the algorithm and all that YouTube stuff. October is going to be the month of Halloween. We do like Halloween here. We like the fall colors. I like my pumpkin out there, my scary pumpkin. I find to get more stuff. I said sometimes less is more. Sometimes just having a little bit is the perfect amount. And it could be because I don't want to go out there and hang all that stuff up. But in the daytime, it don't look scary, but at nighttime, it's like in the perfect area. And that one night I was coming home and they had the storm clouds and the lightning going. I said, oh, man, perfect. So that's where I got that from. So I'm glad I got moving today. The weekend was, having this on my mind all weekend didn't help. but I managed to push it off the side and still have a good time. Looking forward to going out to Arizona, and my son-in-law has picked up an anvil and a forge, so this could be a lot of fun. I'm gonna wait until it cools off on Wednesday, or I just may do it tomorrow. We'll see. Before I hang those tarps up covering the shed. Something I could have done today, but it's hot. I'll be up there trying to nail things, but it's hot. What I'll do is today I'll just get everything prepped. I'll get all the boards there, find the screws, find everything I need. Speaking of screws, probably longer than I need, but there we go. Already found part of it. Yep, I think it'll be fun. I got some scrap metal I found, picked up. I got some files. The files, you really don't need to do a lot of forging. You just need to do a lot of grinding, but I'm going to try not to do it that way. I need to pick up an angle grinder. And then I'll probably have just about everything I need. I need to carry up my... I got a very heavy-duty clamp. My dad's old big clamp I got to carry up from the basement. It weighs about 50, 60 pounds of metal. So that's going to be fun. But I got to clean out that shed. Got to get the flooring replaced and then put everything back in. So I got that one section out. What I'll do is I'll reinforce that. I'll move everything to it, clean out the other area, reinforce that, move stuff over. So I'm hoping by the end of October I'll have the forge set up. Sometimes you try to rush things and you don't do them correctly. So I'm going to try to have it done correctly. I'm going to have to run an extension cord out there for power because I'm going to need power. And a few other things I need a dunk, a quench tank of some sort. I think I'm going to do it with PVC. I kind of got an idea. I have to research what type of oil they use because you don't use water. And make sure that the quench tank is not in the shed so I don't burn the shed down. So, if I'm working through it, getting the difficult stuff tackled, just when you thought you had everything kind of planned out, you had a good plan going and everything was going smoothly, and then somebody, from 10 years ago had to throw a monkey wrench in the thing. But I did my research and I got to do what I got to do, so I send them an offer, see what happens. We'll go from there. But I feel better now that I'm moving on it. I couldn't move on it last week because I needed more information. I needed to know if I could do these things. I needed to know if I had to do these things. So there is that. Otherwise, it's a beautiful, gorgeous day out here. So it's going to be high in the 80s. It's pretty warm for October. And I will start cooking, but it's so nice out here. I just want to sit out here. Now, we did have a neighbor come over with the chicken bedding, so Binks ran off. Anytime we get a stranger coming down the driveway, she takes off. But she got her loved this morning. Our paid troll had to make a comment on that video, and it got flagged by YouTube. And he made a comment on my other one, that got flagged by YouTube. So I just deleted him. No need to approve it because he's getting flagged. I don't want me getting flagged because of him. Yep. No, I think it is, but I think I got it. Now that I'm making progress in that, it's it's not the monster I made it into. I think I got that under wraps. And life goes on. You count your blessings. I got my health. So it's only money. Can't we just print it? Just print more, right? That's what our government does. So let's print more. Let me get that Xerox machine going. Here you go. I'm kidding. So, otherwise, the weekend was spent working. Tomorrow is bench day, so 395 will be my goal. And if not 395, if I don't hit it, then I would want to get like 315 for 7 or 8. So you always try to pick something that you're going to do better than you did before. I'm still down to 235, even though I really picked up the calories. And it could be my activities. I mean, it seems like the more calories I eat, the more I pick up. Hey, Jacob, afternoon. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, y'all. Anytime I pop on anybody's video, I always hit the thumbs up. Figure if it was worth my time to stop in and say hi, it's worth my time to hit the thumbs up for them. Always try and help the little channels. Yeah, when I put out Sunday as a response to a bigger channel, we really kind of put out a jerk video. And I didn't respond to them. I mean, it wasn't aimed at me directly, but it was aimed at us as a group. And I just thought, wow, that guy is really full of himself. I'm going to crash for a few minutes. All righty. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for stopping in. Hello. Love the land every day. Yep. I love the land out here. Especially now. Still got the leaves. Wintertime when all the leaves drop, except for the few pine trees I have. Well, then if it snows, it looks nice. Otherwise, it tends to look bleak, and that's why it's very important. Deborah, how we doing? Thanks for joining in. Well, it's important to get as much sunshine as you can. In the winter, those days that it is sunny, those are the best days to get outside, or at least get in front of a window. I was talking to somebody, I think at that anniversary party I was at, and they were saying how they were, kind of get depressed because, if they, in the winter because they can't be out in the sun. And I said, well, they do sell lights that emulate sunlight. And they didn't know that. I said, no, I remember having to do that for the wife because it used to affect her. So you can buy some light bulb, will kind of emulate the sunlight and, put it where you read or stuff like that. Well, it depends on how many reps. So I don't have my TV hooked up. For 3 reps, 205 should be easy. Yeah, 205 to, well, you're using kilos probably. 205 to 207 should be not a problem. Yep. Inside a window, nice place to put a reading chair, things like that. So this is, for anybody who's new, this is water. This is not beer. It was beer when I first bought it, but they're resealable, so I use them as water bottles. I keep about 10 of those in the fridge. And before I go to work, I will drink anywhere from 3 to 5 of these easily, and on hotter days even more. And then at work, I'll be drinking 4 or 5 bottles of liquid, whether it's a drink I brought with me or water, mostly water. So staying hydrated is very important. Friday night, the wife and I, we did consume some beer, but we had fun. And Saturday, it was basically eat and I drank a lot of water before I went to work, drink a lot of water at work. But even Saturday night, I could tell I was still had a water deficiency. So I had like 2 of these bottles before I went to bed. And by yesterday, I could tell that I had caught back up on my hydration. So hydration is very important. A lot of times when people drink, they get dehydrated, and the reason they have a hangover the next day is because they are dehydrated. So before you go to bed, what helps is water, aspirin, V8, tomato juice is an awesome way to rehydrate yourself and get some needed minerals in there. And even eating something before you go to bed will help with the hangover the next day, and it'll help with the stomach. Yep. So yeah, I try to use things. So the grocery bottles I reuse. Yes, I got about 10 of them in the fridge. I got about another 10 or 15 just sitting in a room full of filtered water. Water lasts longer in glass. If you keep it in plastic, it tends to the plastic tends to leach chemicals into your water. So usually you want to store water either in glass or in stainless steel. Looks like FedEx is here. Not here, but at the neighbors, but he might be coming here. I'm expecting my second security camera. The other one worked out well once I got a hold of customer support. See if he's stopping here or not. Nope, he went on by. Yeah, I'll probably come tomorrow. It's either going to be today or tomorrow. But it works so well. I got it sitting up here and I can see anybody that's entering the deck. And it's nice. I can be at work and I can be watching it. I'll see Bink sleeping over there. You know, I can see the moths flying through. So I really like it. It was once they gave me some more information, it was pretty easy to set up. So I ordered another one, and then when I have that facing out to the driveway, I just haven't figured out exactly where I'm going to mount it first. I'm thinking about mounting it just on the other side of there, and I may have to add something to protect it from the weather, because I do want to protect it from the weather. But you know, want it kind of out of sight, out of mind. Or I was thinking I could put it inside and hang it by one of my windows. One or the other. It's kind of a toss-up. But while we're doing that, let's move back into the kitchen. And start lunch. Now it's nice because Mama had boiled some eggs, and there was some bacon left over from yesterday's BLTs. So I did have BLTs yesterday because I had another monster tomato from that latecomer. All right, this one's going to have to go. Put this one here. And what I do is I just got the filtered water, I fill them up, and I put them in the fridge. Now, there's really nothing wrong with well water, but I do like to filter it because we have farm fields. I'm toying with the idea of bringing the bird out here to replace that, or use this one just as a pre-filter. So I'll filter it to there and then toss it through the Berta. I'm just trying to find a good place to set it. And so far, I have not come up with that idea. So, first we're going to start off with the bacon. Now my shake today, I had a whole banana, I had a scoop of the weight gainer, and I had 2 eggs. And that provided me the calories for this morning, which weren't really that active. Not like I was doing a lot, so usually where I'd be very hungry, all I've done is kind of play around in the garden a little bit, pick me up some more veggies. Gotta get that kind of twisted down there so you can see. And let me move it back a little bit. And I'm still cut off. There we go. It is, and then sometimes I'll, if I want to, I'll throw peanut butter in there too. But peanut butter makes it hard to clean the mixer. But it's a really easy way for me to get some nutrition in me. Of course, I take, a multivitamin and some other supplements right along with it. So, and I'm making my lunch. I'm making my lunch. I'll make a sandwich to take with me. Only because I do have one there already. And then I think I'll make a burger and put it in the microwave for Mama. When she comes home, some of the dinner is ready. I'm not going to cook a squash today because it's 87 degrees out there and I don't want to heat up the kitchen. But I think by Wednesday it's cooling down. And then I'll start making a squash pretty much every weekend. Come on. Wakey, wakey. So let's get another bottle of water. Because it's important to stay hydrated. Even thinking about having some coffee. And I usually only have it in the morning, but I'm kind of thinking about I don't work until the afternoon. So if I really want to have some stimulation, maybe that's the time to do it. And I just got a taste for it. Since I went this far, and it always takes me a little bit to cook dinner, lunch, whatever you want to call it. And I'll make it some coffee. Let me catch up on the comments here. Yeah, it sticks to the blender, makes it a little harder to clean. A lot of times I will just make peanut butter sandwiches. So I did some research on some of your medication, Fat Man. You should have got that. So it looks like you can do the multivitamins. Which I was pretty sure you could. I think it was just that B3 you got to be careful with because it will react. It will react to a lot of things. If I take it with my other supplements, it messes with me. So that would be the one I'd avoid. Work never ends. Sunday was nice. We went out to breakfast. We got up way too early for me. So I got home at 11:30. Got to bed at midnight. So we got your Fitness Hutch. How we doing? Here to show support. Appreciate that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, like, share, all that good YouTube-y stuff. They're sharing the videos, and I will do that when I see somebody's video I really enjoy. I'll share it on my channel. For 2 reasons: to help support the other channel, and sometimes I want my subscribers to see something new. So, I had some financial woes I had to deal with today. That kind of came out of the blue, but I'm dealing with them. I have my health. When I was at that anniversary party, one of the guys my age, call him Big John, he's about an inch and a half taller than me. He started asking me questions about nutrition and losing weight and that. We started getting a nice conversation about it. And I said, well, email me, and he has. So I'm kind of giving him the and I'll work on the other ones. That was all I could do that day. But I'll go on the other ones too and do some more research for you. But he got with me, and we're going to help him lose weight. He's not really too bad overweight. And he does a lot of right things, but we said, well, we just got to tweak it. Sometimes it's just a tweak. If you're, 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight, it doesn't take you don't have to reinvent yourself. You just have to tweak it a little bit, and over time. You see those commercials, you're going to lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Yeah, you probably will. It's going to come back, though. It's not going to stay away. And you didn't do it the right way. Changing habits. I eat fresh meats. Meats are good for you. I do have the advantage of, until winter comes, is walking right out there and grab me some veggies. There, cucumber or nice green pepper. Nice big tomato. Boy, they're good. Slice these on my burgers, or something. We'll just slice them with a little salt and pepper. When we want to spice things up, jalapenos. And potatoes from the garden too. And squash. So probably, I was going to check the weather. That's what I was trying to do. Somebody wants to check on me. Got to move around so my message can get sent. Wi-Fi and cellular are two different animals. And hope you remember that B has to be capitalized. So we both can access the camera, but we both can't access it at the same time. So I think she wanted to log into the camera, so I can tell when she's logged in. Because if I pop in and I have to log in, then I know she's logged in. Okay, let's get out of here. See if it's going to make me log in. I'll go right to the view that I know, okay, so I'm still in. Okay. So the next thing I want to make is burgers. So they're going to be bacon burgers. And I'll be cooking the bacon or the burgers in bacon grease. Why? That's the best way to do it. Now, unlike BLTs, I don't need as much bacon for the burger because I'm putting meat on meat. With BLTs, then yeah, I gotta have more bacon to make that tomato taste better. Hey, Simple Tony, how you doing? Good morning. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up, all that YouTube good stuff. So like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to have the live stream. I was kind of surprised John didn't have a live stream. He popped up a video about an hour early. I wonder if he was planning on being in the live stream and he just messed up, or I don't know. Or he just didn't want to have to deal with all the arguments he was going to get in chat. But he brought up a valid point, which reminds me, I got to grab my Faraday bag. So that test is tomorrow, right? Or is it the 4th? I'll have to Google that. But I was wondering, is it just the phones they're going after, or are they also doing, the internet? Because then you would be your computers, it'd be your Xbox, your PlayStation. You'd be messing with things that you don't realize. All righty. Get my creamer. So the one thing I did notice is if you're wanting stuff, it's getting harder and harder to find select items in the store. So literally, I like these 5-gallon buckets, and I stopped at the 2 stores near me that should carry them, and they were both out. I literally had to order online, and Home Depot delivered me 6 of them for free. Which, how they can afford to do that is beyond me. I think the wife's playing around with something. Are you making that noise? It's almost like there's another device on. Let me check something here real quick again. Gotta make sure there's nothing on in the house. I was hearing things. All right, now that's strange. John's hearing things. Yeah, fly. Get out, the fly. I got the bacon cooking. And I'm gonna press some burgers. So I'm doing, before I do that, let me wash my hands. You want to make sure you rinse them really well, otherwise you're going to have soapy burgers. Nobody wants that. I appreciate everybody stopping in and supporting the channel. It helps. Like I said, September, big payday, very odd. October is not going to be a repeat. I know that. There's just no way. But I can't stress you enough about nutrition, especially if you're feeling blue, you're feeling down, you're feeling unmotivated, the worst thing you can do is not eat. All right. You need and not eat good food. All right. You want to eat good nutrition because that's going to help your brain be healthier, which is going to help you get through those things. You won't do it if you're not got the proper nutrition, if you're not doing the activities. It's just not going to work out well for you. You want to kick it up just a little bit. So today's Monday. I had to kind of remind myself, well, it's Monday. I was going to the mailbox to check for mail because it felt like it should be like Tuesday or Wednesday. So I said, I'm going to be all messed up this week. It'll be interesting how much product. This might be Mother's security camera. Might have to have a cool unboxing. What I'll do is I'll probably just hook it up and set it somewhere for right now. He likes green peppers. Now he's backing in. Like this must be something bigger. I don't remember ordering anything big. Yeah, I can get him a fresher one. I'll take this one. I'll take this one to work. I'll get one I just picked. So the UPS guy is here. My driveway sensor gives it away. There he is. Hey, how we doing?
Not too bad. Just got a little one today.
My cover.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I'll leave it on the road.
There you go. You too. All righty. We have an unboxing. Woo! I think I know what it is. I hope I know what it is. First of all, is it to me? Yes, it is to me. It's both things. So surprisingly enough, I had to order I think it's like a perfect size too. I had to order solar lights because they no longer had them in. So these take a little bit of work. I have to put the batteries in and put them together. That's fine. And I just wanted the pumpkin to be a little brighter. So I've got 10 solar lights. I'll put those together later. Then the next item is my second camera. So I'm probably going to want to charge. And I'll probably hook it up before I leave. Before I leave. I should already have the cable there. Simple little thing. Simple little thing. I'll leave it hooked up for about an hour. A lot of times they show up, they're charged anyway. And then tomorrow I can think about where I'm gonna permanently have it. So that's my thing about, I should have been able to get those lights in the store, but they didn't have them anymore. Not in season. They just took them off and put them in storage. So I had to go and purchase them online. I'd rather not have done that, but they kind of forced us into that. This is the plate I make burgers on. There we go. That gives me something to do. And I did have some burger buns, but I've had them for a while. Yeah, I'm not going to trust them. Where's the time going? Time is flying by. To make burgers, I just fresh ground pepper and sea salt. And just take a handful. Don't want to make it too big. So no matter how much I flatten them, they always kind of ball up on me later. I think I'm going to have to get me some sort of hamburger maker, patty maker. Somewhere I can just put that thing in there and press it down. And I think that would be something cool. A little more pepper, a little more salt, and we'll be ready. Well, I do have some of my big grain bread left, which I think is still good for me. Two sandwiches, just enough. The extra bread I throw out for the birds. There we go. how about those Bears? I walked into work just in time to watch them lose it. All right. Oh, we got time. Time is on my side. Yep, it is. Put those solar lights together, get them charging. There we go. Where'd that battery go? Come back here, man. You weren't supposed to slide out like that. Mm-hmm. So I'll go get them charged. Don't need all of them in there. I was thinking about another 2 or 3 lights. Should do it. Okay. And you can use these indoors too. And literally you could charge them somewhere. And then at night, there would be nice night lights. There we go. So I got 4 of them charged. The rest I'll put together later. Later, Gator. I know how they go together. And that'll probably be for indoors. So I can put them by the window. By the deck, let them charge up. And they'll be nice night lights. Finding new uses for old things. Even the burner is as warm as it's getting just using that. What do we got here now? Cheryl Scott Swede. Good evening, good afternoon here, good evening there. Thanks for stopping in. Making bacon burgers. So I've just cooked the bacon. And then I'm going to cook the burger in the same grease. So here's the one I flattened out. And I just use salt and pepper. For spices. And cooking one for now, one for later, and one for the missus. And this is one I'll just leave in the microwave for her. And she can slice up a big fat tomato on it and go to town. So I'll be cooking 3 total. I'm only taking 1 to work because I already have a big slice of ham that I can use to cook there. And here's the mater to put on there. There we go. And that's how the cooking gets done. Now, personally, I'm going to use small tomatoes for me here to put on there. And save the big tomato for mama. We got that cooking. Getting warm in here. So, today's going better than I thought. I was not in a good mood last night. I was not in a good mood this morning. I am in a better mood now. When the address not found. Oh, beautiful. So the email he gave me. Like, where's my glasses? On your head, dummy. I wrote this email down. Ah, there's an M. Okay, so let's try this again. Don't need that all, just need up to here. Glad that I compose to be get out of there. Umpkus.com. And that would have been why I didn't get a response. There we go. Oh my goodness. Property artist, good afternoon. How we doing? Alan Johnson, how we doing? Well, it's better now, Alan. It's better now. And, I practiced what I preached. I ate a good nutritious breakfast. I got out for a walk. I went and tackled the problem head on instead of sitting back and building it into something that probably wasn't. Actions make you feel better. Oh my goodness. Hope it's vulgar, sir. So I'm doing a lot better than I was earlier. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate it. And let me all see you later on your live streams and that. Anytime I see you guys on, even if I can't hear you because it's too loud at work, I pop in, I hit a thumbs up. I know that helps your channel, helps the algorithm. The Augie rhythm, as I call it. So some water. Because it's important to stay hydrated. The guy's probably thinking, wow, I waited a long time to respond back to him. Well, that might actually work in my favor. So I do feel better. And I needed to feel better. So that will be for my hamburger day. Now, generally, when I have fresh tomatoes and stuff like that, I don't bother with any condiments. I don't know. I just eat them the way it is. When I can put tomatoes on there, I don't need ketchup. That's my personal preference. When I open the cheese, I usually put it into a sealable bag so you don't get that dried out portion on them. Thank you, Simple Tony. I appreciate it. You know, one of these times I think I'm just going to do StreamYard. Then we can all kind of join in and chat. I think that would be cool. So I cook on a medium-low heat. I basically don't want to cook on high heat and not in that big of a hurry for the meals. Always say if you go to a restaurant and you order a regular meal and it shows up in 5 minutes. No, it was solar lights and a camera. I don't smoke. Eddyville, Iowa. There you go. I like Iowa. Dubuque's a nice fun place. I was out to West Des Moines doing the Iowa games, where I got gold for the state of Illinois. Had my best discus throw there, 137 feet. I haven't gone that far since, but boy, that was on the money. And I went to Pittsburgh for the Nationals. We got bronze, which I was just tickled pink about. They are, and I had to order them. They were already out of season. The stores didn't have them. And then I'll be honest with you, I prefer these than what any of the stores were selling. And I got like 10 of them for, $2 each. $1.99. Anticipation's making me wait. So I basically ordered them for my pumpkins. They're those spooky ones they have out there. But the other ones, yeah, I'll keep in a bucket. I'll leave them outside to charge, and then at night I can put them around the house for, just so you can see where you're going lights. In fact, if I put those together right now, if I have time, or I'll do it later. All right, first burger is done. So we'll start the next one in here. Put my maters on it. Try to balance it on the bread. Just wait for it to cool down a little bit. And we're ready to make the third burger. The third burger? Yes, the third burger. Should I just, I'm gonna let the wife do that. Burgers taste better when they're fresh. I'll just tell her to cook it in bacon grease, and the bacon will still be there for her. Oh, almost forgot. I may only be able to put one tomato on there. Oh well. There. That's bacon on there. Mm-mm-mm. A little salt. Thank you. It was fun. Met a lot of good people there. Few of them were from Illinois, which I knew. And I seen them again a couple of weeks ago at the Illinois Junior Olympics. So we had fun. We got rolls off. Yeah, I usually like to wash my burger down with some Fairlife milk. Fairlife milk. Why? It has half the sugar of regular milk and 50% more protein. So a regular milk has 8 grams of protein per 8 ounces. This has 13 grams. And protein is essential for health. You need it for your brain, you need it for your muscles, you need it for your heart. Very, very important. All right. That was good eating. So everybody, thanks for stopping in. Remember, when you're feeling blue, feeling down, feeling stressed, stick with the basics, stick with the daily routine, and it will help you get through it. Remember, rest, nutrition, exercise, have fun. When you're depressed, stressed, or blue, stick to the plan. You'll get through it. Thank you for joining in.